Hey folks, Dave here, and I am back from vacation and getting back into the swing of things. If you guys have not checked out my Ethan Carter or my Armor 3 mission videos that I've been working on, be sure to check those out. There are some annotations on the screen right now. There's going to be some more Armor 3 and DayZ coming up, but for now, let's dig into our Empire turn here. It is the summer of 1833, and we have 41,000 gold. Not bad. I have had a lot of you guys decrying my liberation of Paris as illegitimate because I'm still fighting to protect it. And there really is a reason for that, guys. I'm not going to just hold on to all these European territories, but at the same time, I can't just abandon them instantly. Because look how many Spanish and Austrian armies are still rampaging around. There's just nothing I can do to help France yet. I can't give them this territory. They'll lose it instantly. So, let's make sure all of our possible replenishment is going full tilt. We're still making good money. Now that we're at war with Spain again, I'm actually reading their trade lines as well once again. Yeah, let's crank out some new armies here in France while we do have the territory. All right.
Sir, your orders at the ready.
Hopefully the Spanish don't take that star fort. I really don't feel like fighting for it once again. That battered Austrian army is way to the south. Can we reach it?
Yes, sir.
Nah, we can't, and our army is injured as well. Ah, replenishment is needed up here, slightly. I guess we had a skirmish that I've forgotten about in our pre-vacation super episode. Ugh, these are some pretty big Austrian armies. It looks like they're trying to regroup a bit. What are the Mamelukes doing up here? The navy full of fourth rates. That's random. Great Britain appears to be still trapped inside of their territories. I could really use their help. We're at war with Sweden, Spain, and Austria. Let's check things out back home, because I've forgotten what's going on back here. We still have a Spanish navy in our port. We also need to replenish this army. Ooh, that was an expensive fight. 4,000 to replenish.
Prepare the troops for battle.
Repair that dock. Let's leave one army behind, just to keep them from getting that dock once again. Oh, there's that Spanish army. Whoops. Forgot that it was heading south. That's concerning. They're battered, but I only have small amounts of troops. Let's get recruitment cranking all the way down the coast. Minutemen. Here we go. Line infantry. Provincial cavalry. All of you guys that are already recruited, immediately scramble to the south.
Immediately by the left. March.
Well, the only capital that's within range of this Spanish army now that we've secured Savannah, Georgia, is going to be Florida's capital of St. Augustine. They might take it, but they won't hold it for long, that's for sure. Let's see. Oh, where did this Swedish army come from? Or not Swedish, Spanish. Just landed last turn, I guess, in what would be modern-day North Carolina, somewhere around the Outer Banks. We do have a decent army in Williamsburg, but I guess we're going to want to hold the line and recruit a few more troops. Let's get them a general. General Bertie. Not a very inspirational name. We've got some cavalry. We could really use more artillery, though. Those two will be ready next turn. Whoa! A Swedish army has landed here in Maryland. How did I miss all of this in the end of the last episode? Lots of little sneak invasions. An impressive show of force from the Austrians and the Swedish and the Spanish. There's still an Austrian army camping out up here in Canada as well. Great Britain appears to be a little bit hesitant to charge in with all of these random units and finish them off. Let's keep recruitment going, I guess. Could use more cavalry and more infantry. Do we have any light infantry? Get some light. I'm going to bring this army from the Algonquin territory south towards Maryland to reinforce. Boston looks to be secure for now. The army there could use some... maybe some artillery. Maybe a bit more light infantry. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, maybe one more cavalry. We actually can recruit a bunch here. Alright. That works for me. Down to 20,000 gold. And we actually still have low taxes. We're getting so much money from those trade route raids. It's perfect. Militias occupying the wooden fort there. We'll have this army hold the Algonquin territory against the Austrians. With that extra recruitment there. Alright, Texas, how are you looking? Hopefully Mexico has calmed down some. Yeah, they're very friendly. I would bet that if I offered Spain some diplomatic niceties, some gifts, and an offer of peace, they would probably accept. But it's a matter of honor. I believe our Virginia National Guard force here is going to beef up just a bit. We're going to push them back off of the shores of the Carolinas and then demand peace once there's nothing left of their armies. I guess I'm also going to get another naval facility going over here in Florida. We have a steam dry dock. Let's do a naval hospital down here. That's 7,000 gold. Whew. Oh, in Louisiana we do have more troops as well. There we go. These guys can get almost within range of the capital. Actually, no, definitely within range of the capital, thanks to our metalled roads. That may actually hold. It'll be a tough fight. These guys are battered, though. If we can just hold out one more turn.
Chase them down.
There we go. They're kind of surrounded there. Wow, I'm glad I checked what was going on back here in the Americas. Oh yeah, it's that random Spanish force that's been hanging out in the kind of open territory out here in the west. Let's send some reinforcements back to the capital. I'll leave behind just some Minutemen and line infantry to hold the line at the wooden fort there. Actually, we have to leave 3, it looks like.
Ambush in place. Immediately.
Oh, whoops.
Sir.
Let's see. Line infantry, Minutemen.
Men, forward.
Here we go.
Yes.
Oh, we now have 4 cannons. Wow.
Sir. Men, more orders.
Okay.
Forward.
1 cannon at the fort.
Make ready.
What a mess. Experienced Minutemen back to the capital.
Orders, more ready orders. And awaiting orders.
Inexperienced Minutemen down here to the wooden fort. There we go. Okay. So Texas is secure. Any more armies rampaging through the Americas? What an awful mess. Our relationship with Great Britain remains very friendly, thankfully. Same with the Martha Confederacy and the Ottoman Empire. Actually, Prussia, too, is quite friendly. Let's give them a state gift of some fine china, just to keep that relationship growing. The last thing we need is Prussia's armies moving west against our territory, our military territory here in Amsterdam. I guess I will buy more troops
Your humble servant.
for the capital. More cannon and more horse. Down to 5,000 gold. Wow, there are Spanish and Austrian armies everywhere. No wonder Spain got really annoyed with my capture of Paris, because this territory of France that I own right now is wedged in between the main Spanish holdings on all of their captures down here in North Africa and the Spanish captures over here in the east. They've captured Savoy and Lombardy. Those were, I believe, small nation states that they just ran over at some point earlier in history. World War I continues with a bit of additional chapters here in the West. Now, I do want to take this army in Philadelphia, and I'm going to immediately, I think first move for this turn, battle-wise, is I'm going to immediately intercept this small Swedish landing force in Maryland before they can take any territory from me. And I'm going to send this preacher north, too. Oh yeah, there's actually a lot of Catholics in Maryland. Let's send our preacher back.
Sir, I must rest.
Okay, there we go. And of course, more giant Swedish navies full of first-rate ships of the line. Is there anything else before I start this battle that I should check up on? Let's see. I think the only other battle within range is up here with this Austrian army at our steam dry dock in France.
Make ready.
But we're going to get one more turn of replenishment before we make that move. I want both of these advanced and experienced armies at full strength. So for now, let's push the Swedish forces out of Maryland.
Slaughter them!
And here we have it. Colonial Maryland. It looks like we're actually going to be fighting over the city itself. Nice. Oh no, the Swedish got there first. All those Swedish forces. So we're going to have to actually deploy with... Oh, this army only has 2 cannons. A howitzer and 1 cannon. I think we're going to have to deploy downhill. There's really no great options here. Let's go with a simple battle setup. Get these troops up front. A little bit spread out. Militia on the end. Where's those Minutemen? Let's get them in the middle of the pack here. That leaves us with some Grenadiers. I'm going to put you guys on not the far right because their deployment zone doesn't quite go that far. Far left to help those militia. Provincial scouts too. Put you guys in light infantry behavior and on the end here. And I'll have our long riflemen deploy their stakes immediately as the battle starts. General there. Philadelphia Light Cavalry actually riding out of Philadelphia itself to come join this battle. You guys on the left. Light Dragoons on the right. Along with traditional Dragoons. We'll put our howitzers on quicklime shot. And our cannons on shrapnel shot. Ooh, they have mortar batteries. That's not good. Ooh, good hits on the General's Bodyguard with the shrapnel shot. That was good stuff. Here come the mortars. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to start moving quickly. They're dropping some nasty mortars directly onto our Grenadiers. Let's close quickly here. Actually, it looks like their mortars and cannons are a bit undefended right now. Let's just get in there. There's our pikes down in the ground. Let's pack that cannon up and get out of here. I'm gonna put it on one of these hills. Everything appears to be in the way here. The General's Bodyguard is charging in for an attack. Philadelphia Light take on their light foot. Let's have you guys take this hill. Swing our entire left line in. Where did that General's Bodyguard go? Oh, right here in the center. Yeah, they're gonna get wiped out by my light dragoons. Provincial Cavalry. Go after that light infantry. Howitzers, fire on the line infantry. Light dragoons fall back out of the battle zone. Dragoons right through the gap there. Get back. Before we have too much friendly fire. Where's the Philadelphia light? Oh, you guys are still in the zone of fire there. Everybody hold fire for a second. Hold fire. Hold fire. Okay, fire at will. Oh, these guys are hiding behind fences back here. Oh, I had some rangers in the back. Whoops. Let's bring you guys up. A bunch of their superior line infantry is hoping to use all these walls back here as cover. That's going to end poorly for them. Well, let's get in before they can turn. They almost got into formation in time. Oh, I'm going to put my skirmishers right along this ridge line right here. That's going to be nice. Into town with you guys. Taking some losses there with the cavalry. And the light dragoons shoot this superior line infantry in the back because they're actually looking in the wrong direction towards the main part of the fight. And more dragoons come pouring out of the city. Definitely taking some losses here, but it looks like we're going to have a cavalry mop up here. My main cannon won't undeploy. Oh well. The Swedish 15th Regiment put up a good fight, but they are defeated. Let's keep intercepting all these guys. Bayonet charge. Taking pretty bad losses on our dragoons now. Man, this general and the militia forces are right in this kill box. With light infantry and my provincial scouts, grenadiers all along that ridgeline. And they are broken. Nowhere to run to, though. Ooh, these guys are actually lining up for an attack. Let's break you off. My dragoons just killed a lot of their friendly forces there. Light dragoons, chase these guys down. This should be a nice little cleanup. Oh no, we're going to rout these guys. We've captured the farmhouse. And we have finally killed their general as he attempted to make his escape with the last of his bodyguards. That went quite well. We deployed about 3,000 troops, only lost 359. The Swedish forces deployed 1348, and lost basically all of them. Top kills, Philadelphia Light Cavalry. Very nice battle close to home for them. Provincial Cavalry 207. It's really hard to gauge our artillery because of the shot that we were using. It really doesn't seem to register correctly with area of effect attacks. Line infantry 42 kills, dragoons 148, light dragoons 159. Nice.
Forward!
And that is the end of that army.
Country!
1876 to replenish,
By the left.
and we march
March!
back towards Philadelphia.
Men. Forward. At the ready.
I might go ahead and send General Newcomen back north again.
Make ready.
He can't move this turn,
March!
but he will move next turn. The coast is looking much more secure at this point. I don't want to attack the Austrian forces up here just yet. Back over here in Europe. I'd like to be 100% replenished. We do have the funds for it. If we can just stall for the time.
Make ready.
Oh, now this army, on the other hand. You guys need replenishment. You guys already are. This Austrian army is attempting to sneak in from the west. They have some militia, a little bit of line infantry, 2 generals, and a bunch of artillery. I will probably intercept them. And then over here in the west, like I said, we're going to wait for replenishment. So as far as battles go, I think these guys are going to have to go this turn as well.
Easy, train. Forward.
It looks like we have a rainy day here in Europe. We've got some hills right in the way again too. That means no good sight lines for our cannons. We're going to have to move up. I'm going to put our puckle guns in the center. Our 12-pounder off to the left. Howitzer, go ahead and deploy with quicklime shot. And horse artillery, we'll put you on the right side here. 2 line infantry. Right here. Then 3. Let's mix a light infantry in there as well. Then we'll do line. Then light. Then let's actually put another light in here too. There we go. That will give us 2 more line for the left. Oh, nice. We have provincial scouts and more line infantry. I'll put them on the left as well because their deployment zone, the Austrians' deployment zone, does go way off to the left there. Let's hide our general behind the rock here to avoid cannonballs. Regiments of horse. Let's put two of you together. Single line standard. Left flank. Last regiment of horse on the far right. And this entire line is going to have to move, with the exception of the howitzer, as soon as this battle starts. Let's try it. I want to take this hill. Ooh, some nice shot there. At least it looked like it. Not sure if we actually got any kills there. Oh, they're all over in the forest here. Yep, they're all shifting left. That's right, we can shift left too. Howitzers move up. Cavalry start moving left. General push up to this valley. Oh, they are moving quickly. What are they doing? So many bugles going. Come on, howitzer, let's go. We're pushing up. What are they doing back here? It's like they're reforming or something. I'm gonna play it cautious until I figure out what their game is. They could have some hidden units back here in the woods. I do see a bunch of artillery that we're gonna have to deal with here shortly. That light horse really can't see anything. Let's put you like around back here. We'll try something sneaky. Puckle guns are almost in place. 24-pounder artillery is in place. That carcass shot from the howitzer is going to be pretty important, I think. Puckle guns move up. One infantry move left. It's really hard to see sight lines on this map. We're so confused, it's just so hilly. Okay, we got the horse guards coming in here. They're gonna make a run for the artillery, it looks like. I'm not sure our regiment of horse is going to stand against them. I'm going to go ahead and fire volleys into the battle. That's going to be a tough decision, but we've got to break their morale. Oh, horse artillery deploy. We have infantry coming up from the left. Alright, we've lost our cavalry on the right. Pikes are out. Just in time for the Austrian cavalry charge. I don't know if this advance on the right was a good idea after all. Oh wow, what a cavalry charge. Oh man. Got to get this artillery moved up. Huckle guns, go ahead and push up as well. Wow, these horse guards are ridiculous enemies. Get back on those cannons, men. Ignore the horse. There's only 9 left. Kill them. Let's hit those other horse guards in the back with a charge. I'll tell you what, let's put canister shot right in the center of this army. Horse artillery, get on those cannons. Oh wow, we're outnumbered by a lot. These guys are quite dangerous due to all these elite units. Puckle guns deploy. Line infantry. Push up. Here's our first reinforcements, which will probably just be, yep, our next general. I hate how that's always first. Alright, horse guards down on the left flank. Let's try and get behind them and cause some chaos. Huckle guns, deploy! Oh no, a charge. Square formation. It's too late. Oh no. So many cavalry charges. That's their general's bodyguard. What on earth? Their general got killed in that charge at least. Where's my howitzers? Howitzers, fire! Canister shot deploy. Nice, we have square formation over here. And now we're going to fire a canister shot. Our horse artillery is back. Right through our own lines, but also right down their line. Chaos, good grief. Puckle guns, get back on those guns. Oh no, our puckle guns are down. Let's wade into all this stupid artillery back here. What's this 2-horse general's bodyguard doing? Nice. Second general has been killed. Into the artillery. All of you units move back. Let the canister shot do some work. Howitzers keep firing. Hold the line, men. Looks like we've lost the horse artillery on the right side, but that was a decent distraction. Puckle guns fire. Kill their howitzers. Well, I guess our puckle guns are done for. Fall back then. We can't use them without the horses, it looks like. Reform lines. Hold steady. Hold steady. Oh, there's line infantry down here. Wade into them, men. The Austrians have broken on the right flank. There we go. Let's get some more horse up here. Light dragoons. Nice. Howitzers keep firing on the left flank. They are running. Move up. Let's regroup here. No need to attack line infantry head on. Let's pull our cavalry back. Cannons, shrapnel shot against this militia. Shift lines left. Pull the general back a bit. Howitzers move up to here. And we're actually getting enclosed by line infantry back here. Let's just pull our cavalry back. You guys quit chasing. Get back here. Oh yeah, they're gonna chase. Let's move all lines and cannons up. Take the ridge line. Start closing the noose here. Let's hit that militia in the back, shall we? Cannons move up. Now we're making progress. Howitzers deploy. A bloody battle, actually. Some interesting use of terrain by the AI. My cannons were not very helpful for this one. And here comes the retreat. That's some nasty carcass shot, still dropping. Oh no. You guys are getting chased down. Cannon hold fire, cannon hold fire. We deployed 4,600 troops. They deployed 1,800 rather elite troops. They killed 500 of us. Total loss is about 662. We had some artillery crossfire, especially there on the right flank. We did kill 1307. That should basically wipe them out. Top kills, our cavalry, of course, some line infantry coming in at 155, 116. Light Dragoons, 282 kills. That light infantry from the right flank, I think, at 79 kills. Awesome.
Immediately.
Yeah, they're basically
Make
crushed
ready.
there.
Yes. Citizens.
That does leave these armies
March.
weak, though.
Forward.
Yes.
For crown and country.
Alright guys, well that's going to do it for a very busy summer 1833 turn. Coming up in the next episode, going to have to keep pushing all of these Austrian and Spanish armies out of mostly liberated France, and we'll start dropping France some more money in preparation for turning their own country back over to them. Their government in exile is still hanging out over here in Corsica. I think they still have a few colonies in South America as well. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out what's going on elsewhere on the channel. There's some cool stuff going up this week. And I will see you guys next time.